It is a good day to die, but the day is not yet over.
Make it so, Nabo.
Hi, son. Whoa, this is heavy.
It's the Backyard Ufologist Logo.
We need your comments.
Logo. I know what I saw. It was a UFO.
Good evening, Dave. Everything's running smoothly.
Think of the humans remain entertained until the end. Extermination.
YouTube keeps adding to my watch hours.
And now it's time for another special feature.
Oh my.
Big fracking deal.
What in blazes is that?
I've never seen anything like it. Whoa, this is heavy.
Are you out of your balkan mind?
You must learn to govern your passions. They will be your undoing.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Honey, look at this.
Hokey smoke! Look!
As far as the human race is concerned, we're all starting over.
These are light ships. They're the Felines, the Syrians, the Palladians. They are here and they know what's going on. You see that one?
Oh, that's bad, isn't it? I like that echo, that reverb. Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sure do appreciate it. Happy Friday. I hope you're going to have a great weekend. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, watch some of my videos. YouTube's giving me a fit, man. I don't know what's going on. I had like 6 subscribers taken away and like 16 hours, watch hours that were already watched. So I wrote them and asked them, you know, what's going on? And I never hear from them. So I guess I'm just too small for them to mess with me. Well, you know, I really like doing what I'm doing, and I'm not monetized. It'd be good if I got a little money. I like, you know, like the 12th of May, I liked 54 hours of making my 4,000 hours. Now I'm up to 70 hours. They keep adding the hours, taking away the hours that have already been watched, and I don't know why. So anyway, I've got internet problems, Wi-Fi problems. It's just, I've got to go get a new modem. That's all there is to it. I mean, modems last about 6 months now, I think, and then you got to buy a new one, unless you rent one. They're going to get you one way or another, you know. But, you know, the world, the people of the world and these big corporations have gone crazy. I don't know. Power, control, and greed, maybe. But I'm out looking for UFOs. I see them a lot. I've caught a couple more. Nothing spectacular. I'm going to show those. But what I did catch is a lot of spiritual orbs, and they have entities in them, and I'm going to show you that. And then after that, I guess it's off somewhere to get a new modem. If you see this, you know I got a new modem and uploaded everything. Okay, I appreciate everybody. Yesterday, I got 30 new subscribers. 6 of them have been taken away. I've talked to them. They said they didn't unsubscribe. And said, just subscribed, man. I'm enjoying your channel. And I said, great. I don't know what's going on there, but I worked hard talking to all those people. And I talked to even more, but I had 30 that did subscribe. And I marketed all day yesterday. But don't know what's going on, man. But I appreciate everybody that I talk to all around the world and the United States too. And I do, well, yeah, the United States separate from the world, David. I'm scattered brain today. I'm just, all these technical problems get to me and I try to just turn it over to my higher power, you know. It's a little crazy. Oh yeah, we're going to have a Skywatch also Saturday night. And that's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to it, but the moon is really bright. I've been out there at the times we're going to be out there, and the sky's really lit up. It's going to be hard to see anything. But later on, when it gets very late, the moon's setting, and then you've got that window. And man, the sky was beautiful around 4 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I was out there. That's why I'm so no sleep. And then I wake up with all these technical problems. It's crazy. Well, Anyway, you know how it is. Okay, I won't hold you anymore. I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's probably messed up all my technology. It says it's skipping, it's freezing. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. I have more pictures of orbs than I do the UFOs this week, so we'll be back with more. I just haven't been able to get out there, plus it's been cloudy, and it's just been stressful, you know, so I'm just trying to handle everything. Everybody knows you go through those periods of time where you can say, oh man, just relax, but when it happens to you, it's a little stressful. You know, with all the masks and the other things that's happening, you know, and we won't even get into that. But everybody, you know, it's really weird. You can't say much or you'll be censored. So, you know, that in America. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend. We're going to go ahead and get started right now. Okay, here's our first video.
Hello.
And I hope you can hear it.
Power up for me. Hello.
And this was the night before last.
Send you love and light.
Look at the energy around this thing.
Hello. Would you power up and blink at me one time?
Beautiful.
Boy, look at the power around that sucker.
Yeah, it was a lot of power. And it went behind the trees.
I don't know. One behind the trees.
It was very
a huge
low.
ship right there.
Yeah, that was a big one. Now, our second one is right here.
Hello.
That's a little slower.
Can you power up for me? Can you say hello to me?
Color's a little bit different. Yeah.
I send you love and light.
Beautiful.
Would you power
you can
up
hear
or
my
blink
cats
for me?
come in here in the studio. Hello, Kango. We'll be with you in a moment. And this one was going north-northeast.
Have a good
and
trip.
was going behind the trees. So I said, have a great trip. And that's it for the videos for the UFOs this week. Okay, and here's our pictures. The fairy circle right here. And look at this orb right here. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I'll go through them. I know I don't want to just stay on one. I've got so many pictures. But you can see right here, this looks like a dog. See the eye, the nose, the snout, the two ears. You can see it coming down there. There's something, some kind of entity right here, as you can see. Something right here. I don't know. What do you think this is right here? It's all kind of little entities and faces in here. You see eyes, nose, and mouth right here. There's a nose and a mouth. You know, at one time, they had dogs here. They had a dog pen before I lived here. And they had a couple of doghouse igloos out there. So they may have raised dogs out there. I'm not quite sure. But we see a lot of spirit dogs right here. And you see them right there. And you see there's somebody right here. There's a person right here. See this lady? The eye, nose, and the mouth. You see her face and her neck comes down right there. Yeah, isn't that cool? All little faces and everything. And then there's another orb over here. You can see there's an eye. There's his other eye. It's all lit up because there's other things. It's like dimensions over dimensions right there. And you see he's got some kind of mustache right there. You see the nose, the nostrils right there. There's something right here. Looks like some kind of machine, doesn't it? See right here? Isn't that weird? That's kind of crazy. I see a lot of that stuff. And then you see the rings. You see the energy coming off of those things. And I did see these things when I would flash with the camera. I did see them. So... And they were big, too. It's really cool. They were out there, like I said. See right here? Here's one right here. You can barely see the person in there. And you see a big nose right there. And there's a guy, it's upside down right there. It looks like a mouth, nose, and two eyes. Or it could be two eyes, nose, and a mouth. You know, it's really weird because we don't know these dimensions they're in and what they look like here. That one was so bright. And I did dim it up, but I wasn't able to see anything spectacular in there, and that's some kind of artifact, I think, right there. I don't know what that is. Something flies around. Here's a guy eye here. Can't really see his other eye, but there's his nose. You see his nostrils and his mouth and lips right there. There's one right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. You can see 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth there. You can see these things have entities in them, that's for sure. And I don't know what they are, but, you know, I asked for my higher power and my guardian angels to be around and the feline beings to protect us, and I think they do. Here's 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth there. You can see there's an entity in that one. It's flying around too, as you can tell. Okay, let's move on here. See what I'm saying? Look how pretty this one is. Man, that's a pretty color right there. You can see there's entities in there smiling, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. It kind of looks ape-like, doesn't it? You see all kind of entities in here. It's like dimensions, overlapping dimensions. You see there's a face there. There's a face there, face right here. It just kind of looks kind of strange to us, but these things were flying around. Look at that eye, nose, and a mouth right there. And it is strange for sure. And you can see a bunch of entities in here. Here's one here, one here, one here, one here. Just all kind of entities right there. So many of them. I'm going to go through it really fast. There's some kind of hole right here in the orb, and something sticks out. There's 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and some ears coming up. Something's sticking out looking through here. Here's one eye, nose, and a mouth, and eye, nose, and a mouth right there. And I don't know who these guys are. Here's one eye, nose, and a mouth. See all these entities in there? Isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy? And there's one big one right in there. That looks like his mouth right there. And 2 eyes in the nose, or 2 eyes and a nose right there in the mouth. And hair, maybe. And here's something right here. There's 2 eyes I see peeking through. And there's an eye, and a nose, and a mouth. Just dimensions, overlapping dimensions there, for sure. Isn't that cool? That is just so wild. So many things in these things. Here's one right here. Eye, nose, and a mouth. And here's one with a big smile. Eye, nose, and a big smile right there. All kind of entities here. When I was out UFO hunting, I take these pictures. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth with the night vision camera, and I try the IR camera, that is, and I try to catch these eye, nose, and a mouth, eye, nose, and a mouth. Those look like little felines right there. Could be. There's something right there, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and I don't know what all that is. It don't look human, but it's some kind of entity for sure. One right here, 2 eyes, nose, and another big mouth right there. There's a big one right here. Look at that. I can't really tell what's in that one. Then there's one within it too. But you can see how big these suckers get. And then you can start picking up that spiritual stuff right here, like right there. Little animals and stuff that are in spirit form. Here's one that's kind of coming through with the big hole in it. Eye, nose, and a mouth. You can see all those entities here. Isn't that something? They're probably traveling together. Now this is what I'm talking about when the Haminescent line, the ley line, runs through here. You know, I think it fluctuates back and forth, and these portals and all of these vortexes start getting really active here. I'm sorry, I think it's the cable company on the phone, so I've been trying to talk to them about the connection too. It's really been bad here. I'm not getting anything near what I've been promised and what I'm paying for. And it may be my modem, so I'm going to get that changed out. We'll see. And I just got that modem not too long ago. But anyway, all right, I got to quit whining about it. It's just life and power, control, and greed, you know. Eye, nose, and a mouth there. You can see that's a really nice gold one right there. Oh, yeah, and it looks like a feline in there. It's one of the feline beings. I do ask for protection with them. They are the protectors. You can see there's some kind of entity right in there, and it kind of looks like a cat nose right there. And there's a face in that one. It's sideways. And here's another one. Eye, nose, and a mouth, and a neck. That kind of looks like a reptilian there, doesn't it? Sure does. Wow. That's crazy. And light from across the street there. The neighbors. Look, see, I told you all these orbs are out. And this thing right here, if you looked at my past shows, it flies around here in the studio also, and it looks just like that. And I say I've caught the flying entity once again, I think is the title of it. Go and look back at my videos, and you'll see this thing right here flying in my studio, I promise you. Okay, the wife's got the fairy back out. She's got her all glued up and painted again. I don't think she's going to take another fall. If the wind blows real hard, we got her anchored, but she keeps falling off, so I don't think she's going to take another tumble, but we're trying to keep her secured and anchored for sure. Okay, we got one back here. You can see there's looks like a dog, a nose, 2 eyes, and the 2 ears right there. Here is something inside the middle. You tell me what you think this is. Myself, I think there's an eye there, eye, nose, and a mouth right in there. And look at all of these circles. I think these are dimensions. Like we're in the 3rd dimension, you go into the 4th, to the 5th, and the 6th, and so on. These are looking glasses, or maybe even portals, little small portals, or they could be Merkabas, and they're traveling around in it. And this looks like a guy here, eye, nose, and a mouth with something on his head, and he's got somebody next to him that's traveling with him. I don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a skeleton, almost skeleton head, or really a real skinny entity there. And you see this guy right here, yeah, just sitting there looking at us, and another little one right there. Oh, that's wow. And let's see what we got there. Oh yeah, look at that. Eye, nose, and a mouth right there. Or those are ears, eye, nose, and a mouth. This is the eye and a nose. See, it's just entities on top of entities right there. One back here, there's an eye, that's some kind of animal right there. You know, some animals probably not from here. That's for sure. For sure. Got a face right up in here, eye, nose, and a mouth. And there's a face here, eye, nose, and a mouth there. And there's a guy right here, eye, nose, and a mouth. I don't know, this looks weird right here. Look at that. I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, part of machinery or something. I don't know. What do you think it is? But you see this stuff, and it's just really wow. You see how transparent these things are, and how they just, like right here, eye, nose, and a mouth. You know, I don't know. These are Merkabas or nature spirits, it could be. I don't know. Yeah, but they're here, and they're really showing themselves. It was really amped up out there with all of these entities, that's for sure. And then here's one on the move, as you can see. And I see an eye, nose, and a mouth there. Here's one right here, a chin. Can't really see too much there. But you can see there's a lot of things in there. And I don't know, it looks like 10, the numeral 10, with some wings on the 0. And something right here, some kind of chain, electrical chain, I don't know. Could be alien writing, who knows? Angel writing. I don't know. Could be. Eye, nose, and a mouth, and there's a guy above him, eye, nose, and they're blocking each other there. And look at this guy, eye, nose, and a mustache right there. All kind of entities in there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? All right, let's move on here. I have so many pictures here, I want to get through this. Look at this, eye, nose, and a mouth, and you see an ear there. And this is in the big pine tree in the backyard. It's really up high. Eye there, nose, and a mouth there. And I'll call little entities in there. Yeah, Look at these little small ones. See the faces in there? Eye, nose, and a mouth there. So we see a face in this one. Yeah, see? Eye, nose, and a mouth. Looks like they got a hat on. Something sticking out of their forehead right there. Or that's the bill of their hat, maybe? I don't know. And they're on the tree. There's a little entity there. There's 2 eyes, nose, and a smile. Yeah, I like it when they smile. Little entities everywhere. Eye, nose, and a mouth. You know, they're showing their stuff. You see that they're in these Merkabas. Eye, nose, and a mouth there. Can't really make that one out. And that's some artifact, maybe, probably, I don't know. Could be. And you can see that eye, nose, and a mouth there. Yeah, these things were flying really high, and when they come in that clear, isn't that cool? Yeah. Well, that's what we're seeing out there. No, that wasn't the pine tree. That was the fairy circle. Wow. Yeah, it looked like the pine tree. Okay. Well, you can see what's going on in the fairy circle. And then here's one on the tree right there. You can see, but looks like some eyes here and a nose and a mouth, and 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth there. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. It's just all kind of entities in those Merkabas or orbs, whatever you want to call them. But this is not dust or ether or moisture. I tell you, look at the eye, nose, and the mouth on that one. Oh, goodness gracious. They've been out there for years. Look at this guy. You see his back and his head, and he's turned this way looking at us. Yeah, isn't that cool? And there's some entities inside that one, too. One way up here. Let's see if we see anything. Look at this guy. Eye, nose, and look at that big beard he's got right there. Yeah, that's probably one of the old masters right there. Oh, this pollen is killing me. It is really just really thick right now. It's all over the cars and the windshields, the green film, and it's pretty thick. It's really starting to fall now. It is officially springtime in New England now. Here's an eye, nose, and a mouth there. And there's one right here. You see that? And it's got some kind of entity in it right there. Eye, nose. Here's an ear. Here's an ear. It looks like it's got a hat on. Kind of looks like a chihuahua with a hat on there, doesn't it? Hey, these aren't the same kind of canines that we have here on Earth. Unless they're spirits, you know what I mean? Okay, here's another Orby. And I can see a eye, nose, and a mouth there. Eye, nose, and a mouth there. You see all those? Yeah. Eye, and a snout and a nose. A lot of animals out there. Here's some kind of entity with eye, nose, and you got the mustache. There's a lot of guys with mustaches out there for some reason. There's something right there. I don't know, it's trying to come through, but I'm showing it anyway. Okay, here's the big fairy circle, and I think there's a couple of orbs there. Yeah, I can't really see. Let's see. Yeah, there's an eye. There's a nose and the mouth right there. Some kind of entity coming up out of this vortex here, and one not all the way into this reality. It's really pixelized. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth there, and they're just all kind of stacked up. And it looks like it's moving. It's going to the left there. You can see all that debris coming off of it, or whatever it is. One up in the tree right there. There's an eye, nose, and something coming out of his mouth. He's chewing on a bone or something there. I don't know. Okay. Now, here's the big pine tree in the backyard. Almost got right up under it and took a picture straight up, because I've been seeing all these orbs there. Look at that. Eye, nose, and mouth. Look at that. Isn't that something? You can tell. And there's a profile of one right there. The nose, eyes, the forehead, the mouth, and he's smiling too. And you got 2 other orbs up there flying around. Here's another one. Let's see if we see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Eye, nose, and a mouth. And these are really high. And they're not pixelized. And you can see when they want to show their stuff, they will. And there's something next to him. I don't know if that is an entity or maybe an android or something there that he travels with. It could be. All right, let's move on here. Above the house here in the back, I just took a picture up there, and look at that. See the lady? eye, nose, and a mouth, and her hair coming down. And she's holding something there. I don't know if that's a gun or a big crystal or what that is, but she's got something in her hand there and looking around it, peeking around it at me, and she's kind of sideways. Isn't that wild? And then you got somebody here, eye, can't really see the other eye, I think it's right there, a nose and a mouth, and got a hat on right there, and they're in front of this person, so this might be connected to this guy. So I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. But you can tell that's a lady right there for sure. Some of my angels, some of my protectors. Now, this is in the tree. There's the house right there. We just saw one right over here, and I looked up in the trees, and look at what I caught right here. I don't know. It looks, I don't know what that is. It looks like something right there. It looks like they're kind of connected to the tree right there. Maybe tree spirits. And let's see about this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Don't that look like some kind of lion? Eye, nose, and a mouth right there. I think I brought that up a little bit. Yeah, isn't that cool? Let's see. Let's see this one right here. You can't really tell. All right. Yeah, look at, there's an eye, nose, and a mouth there. These are up really high too. And there's something there. I can't really tell what that is. There's something there with two eyes and a nose and a little hat right there. Did we see anything there? I don't know what that is, but it's something for sure. But I don't really like that one. That one's really cool. It looks like a lion. All right, let's move on here. Oh yeah, that's the same one. You see, eye, nose, and a mouth. I brought that up a little bit. You can see the cat ears, like on a lion. See it right there? Yeah, that's one of the feline beings right there, and it's in the gold orb Merkaba right there. Protectors up high, looking down at us. And that's it for today. Well, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Even those 6 have been taken away already. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed and resubscribe, please. I do ask you to do that, so make sure you check that, okay? Because I know I've been getting unsubscribed from people also, and I resubscribe when I find out. And some people tell me, and I go immediately and I resubscribe. So I do appreciate it, everybody. Make sure you subscribe, like, and give a thumbs up. And most of all, watch some of my videos. If all of my subscribers, all 2,124, would watch 10 minutes, I would be monetized by tomorrow morning if they counted it all. It's according to who's counting, huh? A lot of problems with people with math these days, it seems like, when it comes to counting. You know what I mean? Crazy. You know, it's their world. I just live in it, you know. I'm just here part-time. I'm not going to be here forever. So, you know, I'm doing my thing, and then I'm heading back to my planet, my ship, or whatever it is. Well, anyway, everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Try to spread love and light. I'm starting to understand about the other cheek now. Yeah, I'm starting. More spiritually you get, and you keep doing it every day. As time goes by, these things start coming to you. And sometimes I have my meltdowns. I'm human, just like everybody else does. But I have to say, I'll usually apologize if I've done something to somebody and say I'm having a bad day, had a bad day or something. You know, you never know. But it's always good to forgive and ask for forgiveness and forgive yourself. Always look for within yourself for all your answers. You're not going to find them outside yourself. Find them inside. I promise you, your outer world will fall into place. Spread love and light. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist.
And I remain an extraterrestrial.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Ufosinbackyard.